the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
So today is National Compliment Day.
Oh.
I thought that this would be a great opportunity to celebrate National Compliment Day. Have Dammit Maury come in.
Did you need me here?
Yeah, I would like that, please.
Roz, let
By
me
the way,
start
you look
off.
great today, Maury. I barely recognized you.
Thank you.
I do like your jacket. Your hoodie's real nice.
Thank
and
you.
I love what you did to your hair today.
Thank you very much, Mocha.
Just
See?
looking at you today, Roz, you
Hold
don't
on.
look
So
okay.
what we're going to do is Maury and I we don't often get to just sit and tell each other how we feel on an honest level and compliment each other on maybe some things that are overlooked. So that's why National Compliment Day is
Perfect.
a fantastic opportunity
It's
to...
for reasons like this that this day exists.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't I go first?
Well, you feel free to go first,
Okay.
Maury.
Just looking at you, Roz, you look no more than 25 years old.
Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. I saw you the other day, Maury. You looked really thin. Thought for sure you were sick.
That is quite the compliment.
I'll take half of it.
Okay. Go ahead, Maury. please.
It's incredible how smart you are on every subject.
And I love how you will just wear anything. Like, I wish I was like you and didn't care.
I have other priorities. Okay.
Okay.
You're always a great person to talk to about anything. You're always willing to help anyone.
Yeah, see? Thank you very much, Maury. And for somebody with your body, you don't sweat nearly as much as I think you should.
Just, it's kind of one-sided.
Oh, my God.
You
Go
can
ahead.
make any article of clothing look so incredibly fashionable.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Maury. And I envy you sometimes.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of people that probably think that you're much younger than you actually are because you still get pimples.
Oh.
Which is, you're lucky. You're lucky is what I'm saying. You're lucky that you still
Did I
get
get
pimples.
pimples?
Yeah, you're lucky that you still get pimples because then people think that you're younger than you are.
These are some great compliments, guys.
You look so tanned and complexionary.
So Tandon, what?
What?
Complexionary, like you have complexion.
Oh, I have complexion.
You just say guys got great complexion.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Maury. Thank you very much. And honestly, Maury, you should be happy that you're not one of those people who wants to lose a ton of weight. You don't want to be skinny anyway. Trust me.
No, but I do. I do. Your voice is like an angel tickling each other.
Oh my God. Thank you. My voice is like what?
Angels tickling each other.
Oh my God, Maury. Thank you. And Maury, you're lucky. I know I've said I've envied you before, but you are lucky because being an only child probably got you very used to not having anyone to talk to.
Guys, I'm really sorry.
How the hell is that a compliment?
Hold on, guys. We have to pause. I have to make a phone call real quick.
This is 911. Do you have an emergency?
Yes, my friend Maury, he got burned real bad.
All right, help is on the way.
Last one. That last one.
Your skin is not dry. It's so clearly smooth and moist.
Oh, thank you. There we go. National Compliment Day, everybody. Thank you very much, Maury. It's always nice to hear.
I wish I
super
could
nice-
say thanks back.
Oh. I wish you could spell thanks.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
Hang on, before we do anything else, Maury's got a science question.
Oh.
I was talking to myself yesterday about clouds.
Yeah.
What time?
Why is that important?
Because I'd like to know.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I don't know exact time, but I do know this. There was no sun in the sky.
Oh, okay. All day.
Because I was thinking about fog and moisture and how possibly rain goes down and then back up again.
Yeah.
And I assumed that when you look at a cloud, I'm holding up a piece of paper.
Yes.
On one end is the sucker.
Okay.
And on the other end is the pusher.
Okay.
Where when the rain comes down via the pusher, on the other end is the sucker to suck it back up.
Okay.
And then push it back down from again.
Okay.
Because somehow it has to be sucked and then pushed.
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
I mean,
in general terms, the idea
Also-
of sucking and pushing makes perfect sense. I don't know if every individual cloud
Has a sucker and a pusher?
has a sucker and a pusher.
wait,
What-
so
what
how does
if-
fog work, though?
Because I imagined in my head, like if I was an artist, I would draw it.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this then. So if not every cloud is equipped with a sucker and a pusher, and say one cloud just sucks, does it then have to pass
But
what
why-
it sucked off to another cloud so it can then be pushed?
But why would some clouds have suckers and pushers and some clouds only have one or the other?
Well, I don't know. Nature's not perfect.
I guess smaller
Actually, nature
clouds
is
would just
perfect.
have the sucker, and then some
Like,
smaller
do they have to
clouds would
attach
just-
themselves to
Like, you know,
a cloud that has a pusher, like a human centipede
like a
of
human
clouds?
centipede, like, or you know when you'd be at a basement party and somebody would take something like a playing card or whatever, and you'd suck it against your mouth, and then you had to turn to the person next to you.
Best game ever.
Not it.
What about like that game?
Why not?
We ain't got no cards.
We have paper.
We got paper.
Maury, what the
Oh my god.
Come on, be the pusher.
Okay, so Maury's gonna pass you. No, because you're both gonna be the sucker, but Mocha's the only one who's also equipped to be the pusher. Okay. Okay. So you know how this works, right, Maury?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Maury, you're gonna take that piece of paper, you're gonna suck it onto your mouth, and then Mocha has to put his mouth on your mouth, basically, and
This
suck
is,
the
again, science to represent clouds.
What's that?
This is science to
It
represent
is.
clouds.
It's 100% science. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I apologize in advance.
Okay, Maury,
For what?
put the
Anything.
Maury, put that paper up on your face. Get it up on the fat tray. Okay.
Wait, I have a question. Which way are you going to turn your head? To your left or to your right?
Oh, I always go to my right when I'm in front of a guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay,
no
Maury.
laughing.
Yeah, no laughing. Okay,
Okay.
suck and pass. Go.
Wait.
Okay, Mocha, get in there. Get in there.
Okay, I'm trying not to. Okay, go.
Okay, so the paper's in Maury's mouth right now, but Maury's clamping down on it really
Yeah,
hard
okay.
like a taco, and Mocha's got to get his face in there. Okay.
Okay.
One more.
One more time.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, wow. It's really, Mocha, your face is like right in there, bro.
It's so warm. Why is your mouth so warm?
Okay. Last time.
Last time.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. Okay, get in there, Mocha. Oh, hey, you did it!
And that's how you do that.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So for the past 24 hours, I've been thinking of like what could top that? Like what are some other sort of light things that you guys could play suck and pass with the paper barrier in between you? What are some other things aside from paper or a playing card? And then the only thing I could think of
Please don't say feather. Please don't say feather.
would leave us in a position of where there would be nowhere else to go after this. There's no middle ground here. It starts with paper and it ends with this because there is nowhere to go after this.
Underwear?
No. Saran wrap.
Oh my God.
No!
Wait, but hold on. Can I ask a question?
No! Come on! Saran wrap!
So it's super thin and you can see through it.
I don't know about this one.
Okay, so what I brought in today is this is a full pack, brand new, of Glad Cling Wrap. Just so you know, it hasn't been tainted.
All right.
It's such a weird...
Oh no! Let me see the box.
Ow.
Is that the super thin one? Dude!
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear you off a sheet, and I'm going to hand this to Maury and So
Can we just talk about technique?
yeah. So here's the thing.
'Cause I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Which is
I
what?
have to wrap it on my face.
Yeah.
I have to be sucking as Mocha is also sucking.
No, more. Here's the thing. You can't cheat. When you
but
feel
I have
Mocha's, when you feel you suck, right? When it's on your face.
And then unsuck.
No, yes. And then when you feel Mocha suck, you have to stop sucking. Otherwise, then you're just kissing. Okay? You have to let it go. You can't impede Mocha's progress in this.
But do my lips stay the same?
Yeah, your lips stay the same. So, Maury, if you wouldn't mind taking this,
Okay.
come and grab this, and then go over to Mocha. No. Just walk over with it. Walk over.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
Dude, that's like a really thin sheet.
So I have to put it on my mouth?
So you put it on your mouth and then
man.
suck in and then suck in. Maury. Okay, so now Maury is leaning back right now and he's got the saran wrap over his face. I think Dexter killed somebody this way one time.
Stop making me laugh, man.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, so I'm sucking right now.
yeah, so Maury has the saran wrap right over his face. It goes all the way up to his forehead too. So there you go. Okay. Stop laughing.
Okay.
Okay, and now Mocha, you got to go in and
My
take
heart
that
not closed.
and take that off Maury's mouth. Yeah, would you prefer Maury's eyes open or
No,
closed?
my
Joe?
eyes have to be closed.
No, they
have
have
to
to
be
be closed.
closed. Okay.
That'd be weird if it was open.
I think it might make it less weird if it's open. Though. It's less sensual if they're open.
keep your
Okay.
eyes- keep your eyes
Okay. Keep your eyes
Then you
closed,
have to
Maury.
close your eyes.
Oh God. We're not negotiating. Okay. We got to get back on track here. Pay attention to what you're actually negotiating, Maury. This is a game. Okay.
But
Mocha's going in right now. It's so difficult to do. Okay. Okay, but Mocha, you have to understand that with saran wrap over Maury's face, he actually can't breathe while he's waiting for you to take it off him, right?
Okay.
This is suck and pass. You know the game you used to play in a basement with a playing card where somebody would suck it against their mouth and then pass it to the person next to them? They're doing that, but only with saran wrap.
Okay.
Okay. Go. He's going for it. Okay, Mocha's leaning. Oh, Maury just coughed all over Mocha's face.
I got Maury cough on me. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
We're gonna
come
do
on.
this. We're gonna do this. All right, ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay. Okay. Psych yourself up.
Okay.
Go for it. Get it.
1, 2,
Get that.
3.
Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Mocha's
All right.
jumping up and down right
Here
now.
we go. Let's go.
all I smell is toothpaste.
Okay.
Come
go.
on, let's go.
Okay,
Here we go.
okay,
Ready?
okay, here we go.
1,
You got this.
2, 3.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Can I tell you? Can I tell you what the funniest part is? First of all, I don't think this is going to happen, but I can tell you what the funniest part is.
What?
Is you knowing in your head that it's going to be much easier if you put your arm around Maury and bring him into you, but you don't want to do that. But you don't actually want to do that.
Is this happening or what?
Okay.
Okay, last chance. Okay, last chance,
ready?
everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so the saran wrap is on Maury's face right now. He's leaned back, his eyes are closed, his hands are up. Mocha has his arms on Maury's shoulders.
What's going on?
He's going in. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he did it! He did it!
Oh my God.
I opened my eyes at the last minute.
Okay, well, there we go. That's where the game ends.
Never again.
Forever.
ask one
Never
question?
again.
No.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yo, real quick, let's talk about Air Transat for a sec, because you can get more with Air Transat. More than 60 destinations to choose from between down south, Europe, Canada, and the U.S.
And when you're doing that, choose Option Plus. This is where you get all them privileges, Mocha. Standard seat selection, priority check-in at a dedicated counter, which is always fantastic. Priority boarding, feel like a big shot, and priority baggage handling when you get to your destination.
And an additional piece of luggage, which is always a big deal to bring the comforts of your home with you
what are
on
you
your
packing
trip.
that you need to bring so much?
An extra jacket?
One swimsuit, man.
Maybe you need 2.
One swimsuit. No, 2. You're right. 1 for swimming, 1 for dinner. Remember, Options Plus is the way to go with Air Transat. All you got to do is learn more at airtransat.com.
So Dammit Maury came in here this morning saying that he's finally going to be able to get into the Guinness Book of World Records.
That record you've been chasing this for a long time, more.
Eventually, it will happen.
Okay.
Maury's in the past has tried to eat a brick of cheese. He's tried to jump rope.
Straws in the mouth.
Straws.
He tried to shove as many straws in his mouth as possible.
There was that one record of people who kicked their own butt over and over and over again.
I
within
did
a minute.
very well with that.
No, you did not. You didn't even kick your butt one time.
That is true.
Or could not reach his butt.
Can't reach my butt.
and ropes, the skipping rope.
That's right. Oh yeah, jump rope too. That was another one.
So Dammit Maury today came in here saying, hey guys, I found one where all you have to do is read.
Okay. Wow. And you think you're going to be successful at this?
And he thinks he'll be successful at this.
I am a voice actor.
That's true. That is true.
Can't
you
knock
are.
that.
Yeah, no, you are more.
Sean Shannon recited Hamlet's To Be or Not to Be.
Shakespeare!
260 words, by the way.
Okay.
In a time of 23.8 seconds.
Oh my God. Do you
He
have
read
that?
655 words a second. 655 words. It says here per minute.
To enter that's a question whether to know the mind itself, listening and hours of outrageous fortune, or take arms against to see if troubles my posing in them, to die, to sleep no more by sleep, to say we am the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks of flesh, to the constipation, to wished, to die, to sleep, a change dream, others, to refer in that sleep, death, which in the economy of shift off this mortal comas gives spots. There's the spectrum is calamity in life. For this and Constantine, the pressure on the paramount's consume me, the pangs, the spies, love, the lost, the insults, and the spurns of patient merit, the days we some quest mate with a broad con. Root flowers, better and swear that are just signed at the end of the cover country of no returns, puzzles the will, makes their brothers as we haven't found doing of. This constant and cowards on this land of evolution, signal, like a star, enterprise, great pith, moment, this guard, the currents turn around, losing of action.
Can you pause for 1 second?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Can we just hear a little bit slowed down?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Do you have the ability to slow it down so we can hear if he's actually reading words?
To enter that's a question whether to know the mind itself.
I don't even think you can slow it down that much.
Because I think you should be able to understand what he's saying for it to qualify.
Yeah, but I don't think that you'd be able to do it as fast. Do you remember, and I might be dating myself here, but do you remember the Micro Machines guy from when we were kids? The guy who everybody used to hire him to do their commercials. And he used to talk really fast.
Was he a real fast talker?
Yeah, he was a real fast talker.
Pitch man.
To enter that's a question whether
No, you can't do it. He reads too fast.
But how are the judges determining whether he actually did it or
I
not?
guess they slow it down. But anyway, so this is a record that you feel that you can beat more, and you
try
and beat it more in a more articulate manner. I guess
because I feel
right?
it should be done in an articulate manner.
Okay,
Hold on. Let me.
get your stopwatch, Mocha. And again, this is what is this from Hamlet?
Yes, it's that famous one, To Be or Not to Be.
Okay, are you a fan of Hamlet more?
I'm a fan of the line To Be or Not to Be.
Are you a fan of Shakespeare?
No.
Do you get Shakespeare? I always find that some people have the Shakespeare gene, some people don't have the Shakespeare gene.
I don't have the Shakespeare.
You do not.
Only because I don't know what they're saying.
Okay, that does not bode well for you, I would say. But I'm with you on that too.
Can I have a practice run?
No, I'm with you on that too. I don't have the Shakespeare gene. I don't get it. Just I can read it over and over and over again, and I just get so lost.
Dammit Maury,
Oh, God.
are you ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is noble or mind to suffer the thing, the arrow and outrageous.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is noble or the mind to suffer the
Stop.
slings. That's the word. Okay. Slings and arrows.
Okay.
Of the outrageous fortune.
Okay, here we go.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is noble or the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to take the arms against the sea of troubles by opposite of them, to die the sleep no more, and so by the sleep of the sea, again the headache and the thousand of natural shocks, the flesh and the air, tis the commentary to devotiously to the wish to die, the sleep, to sleep, to purchase the dream. Hey.
Stop.
Hey!
Hold on a second. You mean to tell me?
Right there. Hey.
You mean to tell
Right
me
there. Hey.
in Shakespeare, the Flans makes an appearance?
Okay.
Right
Shows-
there.
Also,
He shows up and he's all like, hey.
I can't wait for people to see this video because Maury's flapping his arms around like he's a baby bird.
Okay.
Can I just pick it up where I left off?
No, you have to start from the
No,
beginning.
from the top, baby bird.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
In
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether there's no little mind to suffer the slings and the arrows of outrageous fortune, to take the against the sea, troubles at no but opposite end, and to die, to sleep no more. By the end of the sleep, to say the end, the headache and the thousands of natural shocks, the flesh to air to do. Tis the commentary devotiously wishes to die, to sleep, purchase the dreams. Hey, there's a rub for the sleep to do.
Did you stop? Did you say, hey, the force to rub or the force of the rug?
Rub.
Oh,
Okay.
It says right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Want to try one more time?
One more time more. Again, this is the guy that they read the entire to be or not to be speech in 22 seconds.
Allegedly.
Is that what
You
it
can't
was?
understand a word he's saying.
Well, he did it.
Allegedly, he's in the book.
He's in the book.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Last chance.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's nobler the mind to suffer the siblings and the arrows and outrageous fortune to take the arms against the sea, troubles by the opposite of them to die to sleep no more, by the sleep to say the end, the headache, the thousands of natural shocks, the flesh to air. 'Tis the commentary devotes the wishes to die to sleep, purchase the dream. Hey, there's a rub.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
So did you watch The Bachelor last night?
Girl!
So there was a girl, what's the girl's name who revealed her age on the show
Becca.
last night? So Becca revealed her age, and Ari is how old?
36.
36. And he was really getting along with this girl, Becca.
And up until last night, there was no mention of her age.
Right.
Even
Like,
when
they don't
they
even
show,
put it on the screen?
They don't
Like,
put it
they
on the
really,
screen.
huh?
All the other girls, when they show their name and their profession, they put it up on the screen how old they are.
Okay. And he's how old again?
He's 36.
36.
Wait, do you know how old I am?
No, I don't. How old are you?
I haven't been wanting to say because I haven't been wanting you to like see me through the lens of my age.
Yeah, but I haven't yet, you know? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh my God.
I don't think that is the reaction she wanted from Ari when he said that.
Of course you love the 22-year-old. The 22-year-olds are full of life.
Yeah.
And they're fun, and they have very little baggage. And, of course, the 36-year-old guy is going to be into the 22-year-old girl.
He's been through that life already.
Yes, and she
Right?
looks like she kisses real well, too, on the show.
Looks like?
Yeah.
Have you been watching the show?
Well, I mean, I haven't actually kissed her, so I can't say for sure, but I'm saying it looks like she kisses real well. And I sort of went this a little bit like this with Catherine as well, who I will spend the rest of my life with and love dearly. There's a 10-year age gap.
Oh, yeah.
And when I met... Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so what winds up happening is I'm watching this show, and this girl's 22. But when I met Catherine, she was 20.
Oh, snap.
Right?
Oh, snap.
Like she had only been out of her teens for 8 months.
That's
7
it?
months.
Oh, no.
Wait, no. 3 months. Where's the applause there? Okay. But what I'm saying is that but this wasn't as much of a struggle for me. Like it's really wild to watch people struggle
but
with.
What if
with
Catherine
this.
was 14 years, like in this situation, 14 years younger?
I don't think it wouldn't have bothered me because that kind of thing doesn't really bother me. Like if you're just a lovely human and we fall in love and like I would have hangups if you acted differently, or I would have hangups if you had interests that were specifically geared towards somebody who is, in that age that just sort of didn't mesh with my interests. That would be a problem. But if we get along and have the same interests and the same goals and, you're a compassionate, empathetic, protective person who realizes that our relationship is going to be all about me. And if you're cool with that.
Man, here I thought for once you were like ramping up to say something really, really nice about your girlfriend.
Saying, but it shouldn't matter. But it doesn't matter. And it's never mattered. Catherine's age has never. The only time when it matters is when I mention a movie that was my favorite movie when I was a kid. And she has no idea what it was.
Yeah, she's
and
like, what is that, Grandpa?
What is that, Grandpa? Right? Like there's some pop culture differences.
Sure.
But 14 years is it's a bit
like,
of a,
can you imagine?
It's a bit of a thing.
When Becca wants to celebrate her dirty 30 with her girls.
Yeah.
Right? And wants to just live it up.
Sure.
Old ass Ari's going to be 56 years old. 46 years old.
46 years old.
46 years old.
Yeah. So what? Go have fun with your friends, man. Do it up. Go do your thing. Live your life. You don't have, just because there's a 10-year age gap between us doesn't mean that you have to then act 40. As long as you know that I'm not going to act 30 or 20
Based on his reaction though.
Yeah.
I mean, he gave her the rose last night,
Yeah.
But
it's because she kisses like
he's not
crazy.
getting down on one knee being like,
No, I know.
Will you marry me?
I know, but sometimes, like when you're Frenching with somebody,
Continue.
You know, like a lot of that stuff sort of disappears. A lot of your hangups disappear until you're not Frenching with that person anymore, and then that's when reality sets in.
Nikki is on hold. What's up?
I was just calling because I was listening to the 14-year age gap conversation about The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of The Bachelor. But I was just interested. I'm like, don't know what to say right now because I can't believe I got through. But my fiance and I are 14 years apart.
Oh, yeah?
Is he younger?
Yeah. No, he's 14 years older. So it's actually a very similar situation that's happening.
How old are you?
So, I'm 24 and he's 38.
38. Okay. And how old were you guys when you met?
I was 18.
And so hold on here. So you started dating him. You were 18. He was how old?
I guess he would have been 32.
32, 18 and 32. That's hard to explain to people, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. But, I mean, we've been together for 6.5 years now, and we're getting married in July, so.
So where did you as an 18-year-old meet a 32-year-old?
It's a long story, but...
we got time.
We actually met in high school, funny enough.
Oh, no. Hold on a second here.
Wait
Hold
a
on a second
minute.
here. There's very few ways an 18-year-old can meet a 32-year-old in high school unless the 32-year-old is some sort of teacher.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Are you for real?
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I just ask one more question, Mocha? One more question. One
Yeah.
more question. You say the story you tell is that you were 18 and he was 32, but how old were you when you actually met him?
I was 16, but we didn't start dating until I graduated.
Is that but you wanted to date?
Yeah, but he was pretty good about it.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Wait, what do you mean pretty good at?
Yeah. Thank you, Mocha.
No,
Thank
I
you.
mean, he was professional. He knew that. Obviously, we needed to be respectful.
But did you guys
and
have
great.
like any like conversations between the time that you were 16 and 18 that there was an attraction, but like it was like just a no-go zone?
Only like the month before I was about to finish school. It was kind of more a realization I was going away to school. So it was like, am I ever going to see you again kind of thing? And then that was kind of how it started.
But obviously you had feelings for him before you were 18.
Oh, yeah, right off the bat.
Right
it was me initiating everything.
So, okay. So you initiated.
I had the schoolgirl crush, and then it escalated from there.
Yeah. So when you waited, was there any sort of fallout for him professionally or no?
No, because we were like obviously we waited, and I mean it's been 6 years at this point.
Yeah,
so.
but as soon as a young girl graduates high school and she immediately starts a relationship with a teacher, I'm going to think that relationship had been going on before she finished high school.
That's what most people thought, but we didn't really tell people for about 2 years or so.
What about your parents? What about your family?
My parents knew right away.
Yeah, and they had met him before from parent-teacher night, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, kind of thing. My parents were actually really supportive about it. They knew that I was like madly in love with him, and my dad's perspective was kind of like, well, I could support it and just go with it, or I can tell you no, and you're going to do it anyway. So he was kind of like, might as well support you in it.
Do you still call him Mr. every now and then to be kinky? No, you don't do that.
Come on, man.
No, actually, no, I don't. That phased out a couple years ago.
Oh man, that is just a wild story. But you guys are in love, right? I don't
we are.
know.
And you got married or you're getting married?
We're getting married in July, so we got engaged about a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Any
Thank
plans
you.
on inviting any former teachers, any of his
No.
old colleagues to the wedding? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not in the plan.
Right. Did you bring him to graduation as your date or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Because that would be weird.
Yes, that would be very weird.
Hey, Nikki, thanks very much for calling into the Roz Mocha Show.
No problem. I can't believe I got through. That's
Hey,
crazy.
listen, you have our number. Call us anytime.
Okay, we'll do.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Go Transit has written an etiquette book, sort of tongue-in-cheek, but it's pretty serious, on how you should and should not be acting while you're in transit with other commuters. And they want you to buy the book. It's like $5.
$5.
So they talk about like man spreading and putting your feet up on the seat and eating
Can I
stinky
pay with my
or
Presto
missing
card?
food. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about transit.
Yeah, but we need
All I
this
know is they're
book,
wrong.
though.
No, you don't. This turns people against each other. It's you have to understand when it's transit, Maury, that everybody's just in this together, okay? And so you do your best. You do your best you don't go out of your way to make somebody's life difficult. Like you don't go out of your way to make somebody's life difficult. But on transit, you fight for your space.
No, but it's 5
You
o'clock.
fight for
You're
your
on your way
space.
home. You go onto the TTC or the GO Transit, and there's inevitably always somebody sitting there with their foot up and their bag next to them. And I'm standing there holding the pole.
Be
wondering
assertive.
why they're not moving their bag.
Be an assertive
Why should I
human
have to ask
being?
you to move your bag? You should be, if you're on your way home from work, somebody is paying you to be
Listen,
smart,
man,
and
this
you're
is a-
obviously not
this is
smart
a-
enough to
this
move
is
your
a
bag.
This is a rough world, man. You got to fight for your space. And also, if you're in the middle of just a hellish day and you got to eat a sandwich, eat a sandwich. I want to eat a
So
sandwich.
I have to breathe in your smell.
Yes. Why are you so precious?
Garlic, onion, meat.
Stop it. Don't be so precious, for
Hey,
God's
man, that sounds
sake.
like a delicious sandwich.
Thank you.
I want a sandwich. Hello.
Hi, I just wanted to call to say that I totally agree with Roz about GO Transit. I am actually on my commute to work right now in my car. Maury is completely wrong on this one.
Yeah. Like, well, on most things, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Kiss 92.5, Roz and Mocha. What do you want to say?
I just have to come to Maury's defense, and I have to say to Roz that you are wrong, and you are the one that needs to grow up, and it is your
I need
type
to
of
grow
mentality. You need to grow up, because it's you and your type of people who think they can do whatever they want, eat whatever they want in places that they shouldn't, and think it's okay.
But what
You are
is
wrong.
not okay
You
about
need
it?
to grow.
But what's not okay about it?
First of all, you're not supposed to eat on transit. Period.
What do you mean talking about? Oh, shut up. What are you talking about not supposed to eat? If I'm starving,
supposed to
I'm
eat.
working
It's a rule.
I'm working 15 hours a day. I got 2 kids. I got a boss that hates me. I'm running in between everything else. And you're
you
gonna
steal my heart.
Oh, you know what? You are so
Everyone works.
Oh, why
Everyone works.
You know what?
No.
I-
No. You need to grow up and
Oh,
apologize to Maury.
stop it. Why are you so judgy? What happened to you? What are you missing in your life that you have to get
I listen
sad?
to
The
you
only
every
way
morning, and I hear you every morning. And
The
you're
only
just
way
awful
you get
something.
satisfaction is by pointing out other people's flaws. It's such a sad life.
Carol,
Sad life you
Carol,
have.
Listen, Caillou's dad. You need to grow up.
I think the reason why Janet called in was for the sole purpose of getting in there to call you Caillou's dad.
Yeah, you probably don't even believe anything you're saying.
No,
You just wanted to roast me.
Good job, Janet. I
You know
love
what?
Stop
no,
it.
you are wrong, though. And people are rude and they're mean, and they shouldn't be.
Can I tell
We
you,
shouldn't
we've
live
talked to a
that
lot
way.
of, I'm going to be straight up with you, truthy. We talked to a lot of people this morning, Janet. I'm going to say that you are the rudest and meanest person we talked to today.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, see, there you go. It's not me. It's not me.
Janet, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Let me run something by you here, Mocha. So I think that this is just like an IKEA commercial, and it's just like IKEA doing IKEA things, right? They're really clever and they do great marketing, all that other stuff. But they're trying to like sort of introduce some made up thing called the Swedish sleeping method.
Okay.
Basically, what is happening is that IKEA is just trying to sell comforters. So they're trying to make this thing called the Swedish sleeping method, where people have separate comforters in the bed. Separate blankets, same bed, separate blankets.
Like you get yours, I get mine?
You get yours, I get mine. And they say that that's the key to the good night's sleep is separate blankets.
That sounds like a very bunched up.
I don't know
bed, though.
because so being a commercial, everything else aside, let's just get to this.
Okay.
Okay, because we know old people figured out years ago that the key to sleeping, the key to a successful marriage was separate beds, where old people would have twin beds in one room, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
and then for some
like
reason,
Bert and Ernie.
and then for some reason, we started sleeping with our spouses and partners, and then that started to ruin everything,
Okay.
right? Because of the fight. Let's say there is a negotiation. Catherine likes to throw one leg out of the blanket, and when she does it, she pulls all the blankets off me.
Okay.
Okay, so I am sort of behind the idea of separate blankets, not so much the separate beds, but I'm sort of behind the idea of separate blankets.
But I'm trying to figure out, so one giant blanket for you and one giant blanket for me.
Well, it doesn't have to be giant. Like, what's giant? You're this big. You're the size of a Coke can. How big of a blanket do you need?
Who, me?
Yeah. Okay. But you know what I'm saying, though?
Can I shock you?
Yes.
Matthew and I do this.
You have separate blankets.
I'm not allowed to touch his red blanket.
Of course
he can't
you're not.
touch my gray blanket.
Of course.
He has the red blanket.
We're
I have the
not,
gray
we're not
blanket.
talking about being allowed to do things.
But his only covers him. Mine only covers me.
But I don't truly believe that Matthew implemented this system for the betterment of your relationship. I think he does it because he might think you're gross.
But what he says is because I steal the blankets.
Right. That's another huge problem is the blanket thief in bed, right? So separate blankets may be a benefit. I mean, if you want to get, everything else, you get business to do in there. You can both duck under one, and then when it's time to go to sleep,
not under the red one.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm going to read something to you, Roz.
Yeah, please.
And then I'm going to play a piece of audio that goes along with what I'm going to read to you.
Okay.
A Taco Bell burned down last week in Alabama.
Oh, no.
And some people organized a candlelit vigil for it as a joke.
Oh.
Then 100 people showed up. They held the vigil in the parking lot of the Arby's next door to where the Taco Bell was. And then afterwards, a bunch of those people went to Arby's to eat.
Okay, hold on a second here. They held a candlelight vigil for a burned down Taco Bell at a Arby's?
Yes. So then the local news showed up to ask a few of the mourners how they felt.
Oh, no.
Always remember Taco Bell's El Dorado. We're just out here giving remembrance. I mean, I think it was the best Taco Bell in Montgomery. I can't eat here.
I felt like I lost a family member.
Well, I'm hoping we get closure tonight and we can move on to the next cause. But we're here supporting Taco Bell tonight, and that's what's important.
I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. I got to go all the way to Perry Hill to get some Taco Bell. Hurts my feelings.
Okay. Did the news people know that they were being trolled?
I don't know. They had to have known, right? They had to have known.
They had to. They did, right, Maury? They knew.
They did because
it's hard to.
in the newscaster threw to it with a whole bunch of taco puns.
Oh,
like, we don't want to talk about it.
Always remember Taco Bell's El Dorado. We're just out here giving remembrance. I mean, I think it was the best Taco Bell in Montgomery. I can't eat here.
I felt like I lost a family member.
Well, I'm hoping we get closure tonight and we can move on to the next cause. But we're here supporting Taco Bell tonight, and that's what's important.
I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. I got to go all the way to Perry Hill to get some Taco Bell. Hurts my feelings.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
When it's somebody's birthday, Roz, do you generally wait until you see that person, if you are seeing that person that day, to say happy birthday, or do you shoot them a text in the morning, in the afternoon, kind of like when you remember?
First of all, I don't remember anybody's birthday. It's never a thing in my life. I never wake up and say, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. I'm always reminded of it by somebody else.
I had to remind you of when it was your brother's.
No, you didn't.
Well, I did anyway.
Yeah. There's a huge difference in that.
The reason why I ask is because this happened in D.C. This grandmother sent her grandson a text at 7 a.m. to like totally diss him for not wishing her a happy birthday that early in the morning.
Yeah.
And she texted him, happy birthday to myself. Hadn't heard from my grandson. Thanks. And that was at 7:03 a.m.
Yeah.
So then the grandson tweeted out a screen grab, and he posted, my grandma ain't give nobody time to wake up and brush their teeth this morning. And then after, this is probably the biggest shade ever. So he calls grandma later in the day to wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah.
And grandma pretends that she doesn't know who he is.
Oh, God. I went through this. I went through this. When Catherine and I were very, very, very first starting out, like it was on a very casual but wild level.
Yeah.
It was her birthday, and I forgot, or it's not like I forgot, but I hadn't messaged her. It was bad. We all had BlackBerries at that point. So the idea of this constant communication thing was still relatively new. Like even with a BlackBerry, you would wait until lunch and call somebody sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, and so I wrote her at 2:30, 4, probably at 5 o'clock.
Oh, no. Wait,
Right?
were you guys living together at the time?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I barely knew her.
Okay.
But
Jeez, don't get mad at me.
I'm not getting mad at you, bro. But I wrote her saying happy birthday way late in the day. And then I was accused of forgetting her birthday. And to me, that's not forgetting someone's birthday.
This was at what? Like 4 or 5 o'clock?
Like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Had you talked on the phone prior to you sending that text?
Yeah, a
That
couple
BBM?
times.
Oh, yeah, I'd be mad too.
Seriously?
And you didn't mention happy birthday. You didn't say it all.
No, but like a couple times. But it was just like a, hey, how's it going kind of thing. And then I remember.
Yeah, I don't know. How's it going? It's my friggin' birthday.
Yeah, but I remembered later on in the day. But I did, like, I forgot for a portion of the day, but I didn't forget your birthday. I still said happy birthday.
I know.
At 5. So, okay, so let me ask you this. What's the
sure.
limit then? Give me a time of day that it's officially too late.
If there's no communication whatsoever, I think
Yes.
in that case,
Yeah.
I think you screwed up because you talked to that girl like maybe twice in the day.
Yeah,
but it was
and you
just-
didn't
it was just
mention.
a good morning.
After that first communique,
Yeah.
all ships
right.
have sailed.
No, but I'm not, okay, but I'm saying this. I may have forgot, okay, for a portion of the day, but then I remembered. When I remember and it is still the birthday, I no longer forgot your birthday. I remembered.
Yeah, but everyone
That's
else
my
has already
argument.
wished her happy birthday at that point, so yours is moot.
It's not moot.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's not moot. It was still the birthday.
I know, but it's hard to defend when you talk to her twice.
I know.
Twice.
Right?
I'm
know.
surprised she didn't break up with you.
How did you make up for that?
Come on, Maury, look at me.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast.
Rihanna's now renting out the home that she owns in West Hollywood.
Oh, like renting it to other people?
Yeah.
I always find that weird when
a celebrity
just
puts it up on the market to rent out.
You actually see that quite frequently.
Yeah. Maybe because they're just like not in any one place for a long period of time.
But would you not like suspect just the worst from people?
Oh, for sure. Especially if you know that a celebrity, somebody like Rihanna, is the owner of this home.
Yeah, like
She's renting it out for $16,500 a month. And it's
$16,000 a month?
Yeah, and it's 2,886 square feet.
That's not that big.
No, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a guest house.
Where is it?
West Hollywood.
West Hollywood?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
For a small piece of property, I think.
Yeah, but I guess, okay, so hold on here. When you break it down, I guess these short-term rentals that but it's still, that's an excessive amount of money. Jesus,
Yeah.
$16,000
$16,000 a
month.
Isn't that a lot? That's a lot, man.
That's a lot. What is that per day, Maury?
Oh, damn.
Let's say
16 and a half.
Let's say you want to rent it in
next month.
In Feb.
28 days.
Oh,
So
that's tough.
every month
That's
has a
tough.
day, 28 days. February is 31.
February is
28, man.
28.
I just said.
Okay, so what is that per day? How would you figure that out?
16,000 divided by 28.
Okay.
So
which is this is a tough question here, man. 16,000 divided by 28.
Okay, so real quick, just so I can say, because nobody can see this happening, but Maury literally just rolled up his sleeves, pushed his sleeves up.
Like I've written the equation.
Okay, so how did you write the equation?
16, comma 000.
16 comma 000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16,000.
The actual divided sign.
Okay.
And then 28.
Okay, that's a good start.
Okay, so get to work.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Wow, exactly. So how many times does...
So basically, it's how many times does 28 go into 16,000? That's what division is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's oh my God, I
You
can
have
use these.
yeah, you can use your Skittles from earlier this morning. Maury's a
But I would need 16,000 Skittles.
well, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay, hold on, 16,000. Okay, I want to do this.
We want you to do this.
Yeah.
28. I'm gonna. Okay, so 16,000.
Why did you have to say the 28? Why couldn't you make it a nice round number?
Okay, fine.
No, but that won't make a difference.
What?
That won't make a difference.
Well, it's much easier for you to say count 30 than it is 28.
6 and 6 is 12.
Oh my God, are you doing this one at a time?
Oh,
$32.
no.
And then 16 is 6, 7, 8.
So again, Rihanna's renting her house in Hollywood for how much?
$16,500.
$160.
$160.
Yeah.
A day?
Yeah.
So how many, so what would that be? So what's 160 then times 28?
16,000.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
I just want to be honest with you right now. I totally guessed.
Don't. No, no, Maury. No.
New year, new me.
I just want to be honest with you right
New
now.
year, new me.
I'm going to be honest with you right now.
Does anyone know the answer?
Like, as in, do we know it, or does anybody actually how to solve this problem?
No, like, do you?
Yeah.
Want to tell me?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
If music gives you goosebumps, they say that your brain might be special. Do you get goosebumps, Mocha, from songs, or are you not one of those people?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah. Song.
Because I really do. Like, even songs that I don't like, a part will hit that'll give me goosebumps.
There's a difference between goosebumps and tears.
Yes.
Yeah, one is goosebumps, the other one are tears.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there a difference?
One's goosebumps, the other one are tears.
Are you trying to find out if they're connected? Like, according to the study, it's one.
Maybe your mind confuses the two.
So they examined students, and what they discovered was that the people who managed to make an emotional and physical connection and attachment to music actually have different brain structures than those people who don't. So your brain works differently if you are the type of person who gets goosebumps while you listen to music. So I asked Maury to put together a list of songs that give him goosebumps.
Oh, no. Are they all Mariah Carey?
No, there's actually no Mariah Carey, which I was quite shocked with as well.
And you're supposed to be like her top
Yeah,
lamb.
No, but I love Mariah Carey, but it doesn't give me goosies or tears.
Okay, so Mocha, let's go song number 1, please.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner.
Let me see your arm. I need to inspect
Sometimes I
you.
feel like my only friend.
No, you don't. There's no goosebumps.
The song just started.
Well, at what point? Angels. Okay, pause for 1 second. Explain. Why does this song give you goosebumps?
It just reminds me of the only time I ever slow danced with a girl.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, at overnight Camp Northland.
Chili Peppers, right?
Yeah, under the bridge.
So, did you dance for the whole song?
Yeah, but like, kid slow dancing where there's like your hands are on hips and there's a space between you. You're kind of rocking back and forth.
Trust me,
Not
bro.
all kids slow dancing.
What I've seen on World Star lately,
Yeah.
kids do not dance like that anymore. Not like that anymore.
So no goosebumps yet, but so that's the first time you slow dance with a girl. Is that the only time you slow dance with? That's the only time you ever slow dance with a girl.
I don't remember her name.
Do you want to slow dance with a girl? We could probably hook that up.
Well, no, I'm
No,
good.
girls feel nice. I mean, boys feel nice too. I'm sure they
I know,
do.
but they scare me.
What scares you about that?
I don't know. It's just all women remind me of like a mother figure.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much to unpack with that statement.
Yeah,
okay, let's
not
go.
gonna-
Let's go number 3.
Number
Mocha.
3?
Number 3, please.
You're going to bypass number 2 altogether, okay?
Put on my blue suede shoes and
This song gives you goosebumps?
Okay, what song is this? Walking in Memphis.
Mark
Yeah.
Cohen.
Okay, I'm looking at Maury's arm right here now.
Very hairy, by the way.
But patchy hairy though, which is quite odd.
Is that because he picks at his arm so much? He probably like picks away the hair?
You're quite moly too, huh, bro? Who has a lot? You got a lot of arm moles.
Those are freckles.
Same thing.
No, I think there's a difference between freckles and moles.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think freckles are like, I don't want to say.
What?
I thought they were like cancer spots.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So no goosebumps for that one. Jeez, I don't even know where to go. Song number 4.
Once there was this kid who got into an accident.
what is this?
Crash Test Dummies. The song's called.
Okay, so
why does this song give you goosebumps?
Because it reminds me of doing laundry with my dad on Sundays at the laundromat.
Oh.
Wow. I used to always think this guy's voice was fake. Because ain't nobody going to sing like this in real life. Right? Doesn't it sound weird? I don't know this song, man.
Do you know
This
the
song
other
gives you
one?
goosebumps?
Do you know the Superman one that they
Superman never made any money, just saving the world from Solomon Grundy.
How many L's did you put in Solomon right there, man? That gave me goosebumps. You want to do one more? Or
Yeah,
no, you're
just
done?
one more.
Okay,
No,
let's
no,
go.
one
Let's
more,
okay.
one
Let's go number 2 here.
Number 2?
Yeah.
So these are songs that
Give Maury goosebumps
Give Maury
because
goosebumps.
not all people get goosebumps when they listen to music. Apparently.
I may not always love you.
Okay, what the hell is this? What is
The Beach Boys and God Only Knows.
Oh. Did you find like the original recording?
Like their demo version?
Like, sounds like this recorded like off a tape, off a tape, off a tape.
I'll make you so sure.
Sorry, bro. This song sucks.
God only knows what I feel without you.
This song gives you goosebumps.
Oh, sure
Why?
it does.
Why does this song give you goosebumps?
It reminds me of Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
The
What
Beach Boys remind you of
And it
Christmas.
reminds me, well, now it reminds me of my wedding because I quoted this in my vows.
You quoted it?
Yeah.
What part did you quote?
God only knows
Plagiarized.
what I could do without you.
Oh. Did Matthew think you made that up?
No, because we worked on our vows together.
Oh.
Yeah. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I get my girlfriend back tonight.
What do you mean?
She's been in Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Doing what? Hanging out with her
Working.
boyfriend?
Working.
Oh.
Shut your... What's the matter with you? Why would you even say that?
Just kidding.
Oh, funny, eh, Maury?
I knew that would make
Maury.
that would make Maury
hilarious.
laugh. That's the only reason why I said that. I knew it would make Maury laugh.
Yeah, oh, it's hilarious to say that. He's dancing in there. It's so funny. It's the funniest thing you ever heard. Today's what? Today's also belly laugh day. Is that not what it is, Maury? Yeah. There you go.
What?
You got your belly laugh in today.
What does that mean?
Today's belly laugh day. This day offers the perfect excuse to have a good chuckle at anything at all, and I'm going to add at anyone's expense.
Yeah, yours.
Yeah. Thanks.
So is it to make your belly jiggle as you laugh?
No, I think
Like if I-
a belly laugh is more where the laugh originates from, I would
So it's
say.
not like...
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, what?
No, can I just
Were
say...
you just grabbing your
Maury,
nipples just now?
No, I was
just pause
lifting
for one
my
second.
shirt.
Just pause for 1 second. Can I just... So, Maury, you just lifted up your shirt, and I don't even know what
Laugh
that was.
jiggle.
It wasn't a laugh, but then you jiggled your belly like the kid from the Goonies.
The truffle shuffle.
Yeah. Also, Goonies never say die. But I will say this. Nobody asked for that, though.
You did when you said it was belly laugh
No,
day.
I said, but the thing with the belly laugh, the way I understand a belly laugh is that's where the laugh originates. It's such a ruckus laugh.
Then that's a gut laugh.
That it comes just from inside you.
Yeah.
You know, like that's like a good belly laugh.
That's the hearty laugh.
Like a
That's not what I
hearty
got out of that at all.
So
What
you
did
think,
you
what do you think
Because
a
I
belly
think that's a
laugh
gut
is?
laugh. I thought belly laugh is something is so funny
Yeah.
that it makes your belly like jiggle,
Shake.
like a bowl full of jelly.
But what about the rest of us who don't shake?
Then you're lucky.
Okay, so
Then
sit
the-
in
Wait,
your
but
chair.
why did you lift up your shirt just
Yeah.
now
So
to
that
show
Roz
us?
could see it jiggle.
Maury, I see it jiggle all the time, whether you're laughing. It's like
when you walk,
so when you
breathe,
when you breathe,
when you blink.
Okay, I'm trying not to blink.
Again, have a good chuckle at anything at all or at anyone's expense. So we're all having a good belly. Try the belly laugh. Try where it originates from.
Oh, so
within
don't
you.
lift my shirt?
Don't lift your shirt, please.
Okay, so say something funny.
Oh, jeez. Just laugh. Just do your job. No. See, that's a high. That's up high.
Oh.
That's. No, I would even go like deeper. That's like a mid-range laugh. Like that. That was from your chest almost.
Okay,
Like
so-
do a belly laugh, like a proper belly. You know what you sound like? You know what you sound like? You sound like one of those animatronic dolls in the House of Horrors in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that sounds so disgusting, dude. Oh no. Oh no. What's happening? What the hell?
One more time. One more time.
You sound like an old guy dying, like legit taking his last few breaths of life.
Okay, Maury, when you hold your chest like that, it really worries me.
Okay, ready?
Okay, yeah, last time.
That sounds so gross.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
When it comes to texting, who put this together? It's actually quite an interesting list.
Teenagers.
Probably. Same thing. BuzzFeed.
Millennials. Like me.
What are the rudest things you can do when you text? And I'll put this into some context for you.
No pun intended.
Oh, look at that. Some context.
Well done.
Maury, thank you, brother. Thank you. So different ways and different places and different opportunities that you may choose to text, whether it's in format or location, that may come off as rude.
Like,
So I'll give you an
like at a
example.
birthday dinner.
Yes, something like that. Or I'll give you number 10 on the list, which is texting in long paragraphs, not breaking it up, but just writing one giant long paragraph.
Oh, I hate when it's
People
broken
find
up.
that to be rude. What?
I don't mind that.
You don't?
No.
I hate that.
I don't mind that at all.
It drives me nuts.
Really?
Yeah,
you would
'cause
rather have just like couple lines send, couple lines
No,
send, couple lines send.
No, in one text, it's fine. But just don't write it all in one big long paragraph. Like, actually format it like a proper human being who's
Like
been
in
to
an
grade
email or
10
whatever.
English
Okay,
would.
gotcha.
Like,
Yes.
just like you would in an email.
Right, okay,
Just
yeah, I
because
get
it's
that.
Just because it's in an informal sort of quick way of communicating doesn't mean that you should apply savagery to it. Right. Like,
Okay,
don't make me
I will agree
write
with.
one big long thing.
You do this.
I do what?
Is put spaces.
Of course, spaces. Yes, I write like a proper person, so it makes it easy for you to read.
It does.
Thank you.
You're
okay.
welcome.
Number 9 is using a lot of emojis.
I like that, though. It's cute.
What are you talking about?
Look at you guys. Well, you had a lot to say before. You had so much to say about paragraphs.
I love emojis, man. I love emojis more than anything.
Texting while you walk, they also say is very rude.
But what else are you supposed to do?
No, like if you're walking with another person or if you're just walking.
No.
Just
If you're walking, it's
walking.
rude. It's rude to other people who are also walking on that sidewalk.
Yeah, but it
You're
makes
not
the
paying
trip
attention. You're
faster.
walking slower. You're holding people up.
Not if you're good at it.
Ruining my day. You're just you're not I'm gonna.
Here's what I'll say about walking and texting.
Yes.
If I realize that I'm like slowing down or I really need to concentrate on this text,
Yeah.
I will pull off to the side. I will stand and out of everybody's way,
Yeah.
continue with my text, hit send, and then go.
Right.
And here's what I'll say about that. I am really good at fast walking, texting, and seeing what's around me.
No, you're not.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
I walk down the sidewalk all the time, and I can see when someone's coming around me, so I can dodge them.
Okay. But it is just rude. I find it rude. Just like with me, because I just got my driver's license.
Yes.
I'll tell you what's freeing.
For the first time, by the way.
What's absolutely freeing is that when I get into a car, when I leave, even if I'm at stoplights, stop signs, whatever else, I don't look at my phone until I get to where I'm going.
Yeah.
And so many times people have said, hey, why didn't you get back to me? And my response was, I was in the car. And they look at me like, yeah, but you can still check your phone.
Right.
But I don't. And I find it so freeing.
Yeah, but what if your drive is longer than 10 minutes?
I've been in the car for 2 hours and not checked it.
And you're okay with that?
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Furious. Every single day when I'm in the car.
Yeah.
I always see people still using their phones, either texting or blatantly holding the phone up to their ear, talking, not paying attention.
Yeah.
Or the thing that pisses me off, and I will lay on the horn. If I am behind you at a light and that light turns green,
Yep.
and if you don't hit that gas right away, because I see that your head is pointing down because you're on your damn phone, I will lay on the horn, get beside you, and give you that look.
Yeah,
That's what
good
makes
for
me a
you.
hypocrite, because I love honking at those people, too.
Texting while you walk, intentionally waiting to respond to a text. I love that. Just
I do that all the time with
Just
Maury.
sending a one-word response. Just
I do that.
replying to a text with a lowercase k.
I do that with Maury all the time.
Texting while you're out for dinner with other people. Texting during a movie or at the theater.
Oh, that's Maury right there.
And the number one most annoying thing or rude thing you can do is texting while on a date. 94% of people
Unless
say
the
that
date's
is
going
just
horribly bad.
Straight up rude.
Says the married guy.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
So Morgan Freeman last night won, I guess, the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Screen Actors Guild Awards, the SAG Awards.
Morgan Freeman.
And
Yes,
a couple
yes,
things he
I
did. One, he called out the awards for having a gender-specific statue. So the trophy is an actor, and it's the sort of faceless actor holding the happy face in one hand and the sad face in the other hand. But the statue is clearly male, I guess. And so Morgan Freeman had a problem with that. He also had a problem with somebody doing something during his acceptance speech. We don't know whether the person just wasn't paying attention or they were talking or whatever, because they didn't actually show the person on camera.
Yeah.
But Morgan Freeman stopped his acceptance speech for the Lifetime Achievement to call out the person.
These moments in your life, hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Hey. Okay, well, you just stand out for me, that's all. These moments in one's life,
I have a question.
Yeah.
With the amount of information that's available, the amount of cameras that are in that room, how is it that we've gone this long after the SAG Awards and not find out who Morgan Freeman was talking
Well,
to?
because I think it's very difficult when you're sort of there to find out who he's talking to. Because unless, like, if you're in the control room, unless there's a camera on the person he's talking to, you can't see who he's talking to. So that you then have to try and find
Well,
out.
the only people would be the people at that person's table.
Right. But even still, eye lines and everything else. And then
Like, imagine if it was somebody like Sterling K. Brown.
And then you have the decision to make as to whether you actually show that, because then that makes a story
Sure.
even larger that he
Or if
called.
it was Better Call Saul.
Or
Maybe
if
he's
it
just
was-
yippee yapping.
Right, you know what I mean? You don't know, but like, how terrible would that be to interrupt
Very
Morgan
terrible.
Freeman?
I was trying to do my speech, and the person was talking in the front row. I didn't like that.
Well, I don't know who that is, but that does not sound like Morgan Freeman,
No,
because
it does.
I am the real Morgan Freeman, standing here with my SAG Award.
That's fine, but I am the Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Morgan Freeman, who wore a ball cap on stage during the awards.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman's. I will ask both of you, Morgan Freeman's. Why the bald cap on stage last night while accepting your award?
I didn't have time to do my hair.
I just felt that it looked good with my suit.
Okay.
Oh, the spotlights really hurt my retinas.
You guys, but Maury's, your Morgan Freeman has been, I would say, gone downhill a little bit more. You're sounding more like yourself than you do Morgan Freeman.
I don't know who you're talking to. This is Morgan Freeman.
Okay, so excuse me for a second.
You know what?
Yeah.
You really do sound like Maury Sherman instead of Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Morgan Sherman.
Yeah, damn it, Morgan. Okay.
Damn it, Morgan
What is
Sherman.
that in front of you right there? Does it matter?
It's
What did you print out? Did you print something to read?
yes, but for later.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't need to do that now. So how can we definitively say now? Can you play the Morgan Freeman clip back? Because I need you both to cuss somebody out as Morgan Freeman. Sure.
These moments in your life, hey,
Hey.
I'm talking to you. Yeah. Hey. Okay, well, you just stand out for me, that's all.
Okay. So
These
Maury,
moments in
Maury,
one's-
please go ahead. Cuss somebody out as Morgan Freeman.
There are moments. Hey, I'm talking to you. You're just gonna stand out. That's fine. There are moments like stop talking.
Jim and Morgan.
Yeah. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Elton John gathered the world's press in New York,
Really?
to announce his retirement from touring.
Yeah.
So here, play the clip of Elton John, and he brought out Anderson Cooper as well, who just sat there and didn't do much. Yeah.
The announcement is that I am not going to be touring anymore, apart from the last tour, which is going to start in September of this year, and it'll be a global tour. And it's the last time that I will be touring and traveling the world, because my life has changed. The priorities in my life have changed. My priorities now are my children and my husband and my family.
Oh, man. I could dig that.
I don't buy it for a second.
What? No? Why?
Well, okay. So Elton John's been touring his whole life.
Yeah.
Okay. And first of all, this last tour that he's doing is 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what this sounds like to me, Elton John is 7 years old and has a 5 and 7 year old at home. Elton John doesn't want to be at home.
No, but
it got to the point. It got to the point of where David Furnish was like, bruh, you got to be home. You got to pack this in. You're 70. You get a 5 and 7 year old. And Elton John's like, oh, God. And And he's like, you got to stop this, man. Promise me you're going to stop this. And Elton John's like, okay, cool. But how about this? How about I stop it? But I do like one just like last
My
tour.
farewell tour.
And David was like, yeah, okay. And then Elton John was like, book me every single city in the world. Make this as long as you possibly can.
And multiple dates
And
in
multiple
each city.
dates in each city. Okay. Who at 70 years old says my priorities have changed? At 70, and so I want to spend more time with my kids and my husband, and then books a 3-year tour. 3 years.
See you when you're 13, kids.
Yes.
But he said also
3
in the thing,
years.
He says that, they laid out the school schedule, and he's like, I can't miss any of this.
But yeah. I'll get to that in 3.5 years when I come off the road. Well, let's start talking about the schedule then. I don't buy this for a second. I don't buy. I was like, oh man, I know exactly what you're doing.
I didn't know that this last tour is going to last 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah,
It ends
doing
2021.
He's doing 300 shows.
See, but why would he announce
3 years.
now that he's going to retire? Like, wait till let's say the last year of your tour, because it's a long ass retirement. Then.
Well, no, because then if you get people on the entire tour, you can charge a premium for tickets if it's the
they're
last
calling
tour.
it the Farewell Yellow Brick Road Tour, so they put the word farewell in it.
Yes, yeah. Come on, though. Like I understand, he didn't want to get off the road. He wanted to die on the road. He does 90 shows a year.
Dude, he just finished his residency, his 3-year residency.
He
in
doesn't
Vegas.
want to get off the road. I know exactly what this is. This was a deal that David Furnish made with him because he's just never home. Like a 5 and a 7-year-old.
That as it may, we're buying the VIP package today when it goes on sale.
I'm 42. I have an 8-year-old. It's exhausting. I could not even for a second imagine being 70.
With a 5-year-old? Is your youngest?
With a 5 and a 7-year-old, even with a full staff. So yeah, so I get it. You promised me you'd stop touring. Okay, I promise this will be the last one.
Yeah.
3 years
later.
Here we go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Think of
last time you were happy?
No, not the last time I was happy. The last time Justin Timberlake played the Super Bowl, of course, was
with Janet.
2004 with Janet Jackson when he did the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
And I had no idea who else was on that show. Because you just completely
was on that show?
You just completely forget because
It wasn't
everything
just Janet and JT?
No.
Who else was there in 2004?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me there were other people performing other than Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Who?
Diddy?
No.
Yeah.
Diddy?
Yeah. Kid Rock?
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, you're trolling.
Yeah. No, I had no idea. I completely forgot.
Hold on a second. Somebody like Diddy,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Puffy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. Sean Combs, a.k.a. Brother Love,
Yes.
a.k.a. Love.
Yes.
Somebody like him, who's got the ego that he does,
Yeah.
you would think would be reminding everybody that he performed the Super Bowl halftime show in 04.
Yeah. No, I know. I saw an interview
How
with him
did
the
we
other
all
night.
forget about that?
Because it's very easy to forget about because the entire story became Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
Dude, I'm floored right now.
Yeah, and so I guess what happened was Joey Fatone, because everybody's thinking two things. One, that at the Super Bowl halftime show, that either there's going to be an NSYNC reunion.
Oh, that'd be so badass.
Right?
Yeah, I'm down.
And
I'm down.
I'll be honest with you. That's what Justin Timberlake needs right now. Justin Timberlake's not pulling this off on his own anymore. He's really not. He needs to shake things up. He needs to do something. He needs to dip back, throw some nostalgia out there, and do the right thing because the
new stuff's
the
pretty
new
trash.
stuff,
I know somebody who listened to the album though, who heard the album.
Yeah.
And I mean, multiple factors could be caught up in the
Sure.
hype of
Yeah, absolutely.
being at this event where they were playing the entire album.
Yeah.
So you think it all sounds great, but he said that the album does sound great. Sounds different from what you've heard on the radio with the first two singles that he's released. He's working a lot. I think he said half the album was done by Timbaland. The other half was done by Pharrell.
Right.
So he's kind of got those two guys in his corner. But even those producers, their style and their sound of production have changed over the years.
100%. But even the video was just so off the mark that it wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
The Supplies video was just so off the mark.
So you think NSYNC?
No,
That'd
but
be so amazing.
I know, and then other people saying that Janet Jackson should show up as well. But you have a clip of Joey Fatone over there I guess, talking about whether there'll be an NSYNC reunion at the Super Bowl.
I'm here right now. If I was doing something, I'd be at rehearsals right now. Right. So obviously, here's your proof. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's doing his thing.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, man. So they're not doing a reunion?
No, and he didn't even tease. You know, sometimes when they're like, I don't know, you're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait and see. But no, so Joey Fatone is like,
man.
look at me, man. I'm like, I got a sub just now.
Yeah.
Like, you think I'd be having a 12-inch meatball right now if I had to do the Super Bowl in a couple weeks, bro?
You think I'm going to pay for extra cheese on this thing?
Like,
if I was performing at Super Bowl in 2 weeks?
Like, look at me, man. I have a pimple on my forehead. I would be at the dermatologist right now, not getting a foot-long meatball.
I haven't shaved in 7 years.
Okay, it's really hurtful that you would catch me at this moment of weakness to even ask me about this. Yeah, so
poor
that's
guy.
So that's Joey Fatone talking how NSYNC will not be at the Super Bowl.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
If I asked you when you thought you officially become an adult, at what age, what would you say? Because we know that you can serve in the military and you can vote and you can do all that other stuff at 18. But at what age do you actually become an adult?
I think 16.
16.
See,
Okay.
Well, now when you have your bar mitzvah, they say that you become an adult at 13.
At 13?
That's what they
The only
actually
reason
say.
why I'd say
though.
16 is because your driver's license.
Jesus. Yeah, but we all know that kids at 16 really shouldn't be driving.
Okay, fine. I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to say 18.
Okay, so
When can you legally drink out here again?
19.
19. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's when then. I changed my
Yeah.
answer again. 19.
Really, yeah?
I'm going to say 19.
Okay, well, a new study out of Australia found that our brains and bodies don't actually get all the way out of adolescence and into adulthood until we're 24.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
See, I once read a study that said that you reach your peak of maturity and your brain will not develop anymore after like 12.
So hold on a second here.
Wait
a second.
Stop.
What do you mean by your brain will not develop anymore?
Like once
after
you're 12, that's how you will always be.
Like what you know at 12 is what you're going to have
Like
to know?
how you act at 12?
How you act at 12?
Get out of
I read
here.
this study. You've reached your maturity level at 12.
Okay, so
Which study is this?
Okay.
Harvard or something.
Okay, so hold on here. So you go through life right now with the belief that a study out of Harvard University that you read that said the maturity level at 12 is where you peak?
That's where you peak.
So you will get no more mature after 12.
You can learn more, but how you act, your ways.
Your ways? Explain that to me.
I guess how you are around people or, how you are at home.
What,
That's how
immature? Like a 12-year-old?
Okay, hold on. No. But okay, so from your recollection,
Hey, I've met some mature 12-year-olds.
Wow. I don't want to know. I'm not going to even follow with a question.
Okay, so
I don't want to be a part of that.
From your recollection, take us through this Harvard University study that said that you peak
Your
maturity
brain
wise.
is developed fully
Yes.
at 12.
Okay, but what about the way you act?
I mean, obviously you can adapt or change by the people around you.
Okay.
But deep down,
you're still a 12-year-old.
You're still a 12-year-old.
So it doesn't matter. So for our rest of our lives,
12.
We're 12.
Man,
don't knock the study, yo.
Okay, so anyway, they say that our brains and our bodies don't actually get all the way out of adolescence. Meaning you have puberty, you have adolescence, you have everything else. By the end of that, it is definitely not 18. Meaning I didn't even have, let's just even talk about the physical manifestations of becoming an adult. I didn't have hair on my chest at 18.
You didn't?
No, not a lot. But I do
you have
now.
Like a couple of specks?
I had a couple long ones around one of my nipples, which was weird because it was only one of my nipples. So I was very self-conscious
I had no
about
hair
it.
until I was at 19 either.
I was very self-conscious about it. I only had one. It looked like.
Did you go to a doctor?
No. What, an Acton? What am I going to do? I'm going to go to a doctor.
In a small town
In a small town and say.
By the time you left that doctor's office,
Please.
everybody in Acton would know.
Yeah, exactly.
They call you one hair Roz.
Roz and Mocha Q&A.
Podcast exclusive time.
So this is Ask Roz and Mocha, where you guys often go to Instagram. Usually works the best for stuff like this. And get the chance to ask us any question, and we'll answer it on the podcast just for you guys. Mocha, I want to start with your answer to this one here. This comes from Potter16.
Okay.
Mocha.
Yes.
Would you rather... oh, man.
What?
Well, because oftentimes I think that these people just want to know stuff about us. Like they want to know about your life, or about the show or whatever else. But sometimes they don't. So Potter16 asks, would you rather have legs as long as your fingers, or have fingers as long as your legs?
Oh, man, that's scary.
Would you rather have legs as long as your fingers, or fingers as long as your legs?
I'm going to say fingers as long as my legs.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't want to have legs as long as my fingers, and I'm just like all torso and head and arms.
Okay, let me break this down for you here.
Sure.
Let's make a list of all the things that you would not be able to do that you normally enjoy with legs as long as fingers. You couldn't run, you couldn't walk.
You couldn't drive, you couldn't hold things.
That's not necessarily that you can't drive, because people who are paraplegic can drive. You have a special car where the controls are on the wheel.
Sure.
Okay,
fine. So I could not grab a coffee cup out of the cupboard with legs as
long as fingers.
As long as fingers.
Now let's make a list of all the things that you would not be able to do if you had fingers as long as legs. There's a lot of stuff you would not be able to do. There's more things in life that you would not be able to do if you had fingers as long as legs.
Sorry. Yes. Correct.
Couldn't use a phone. It'd be very difficult.
Couldn't text.
Trying to read a magazine, you'd have to, it would be so far away from your face.
I know. How are you going to hold your iPad?
How are you going to use an ATM? You're so far away at the ATM. So I would have to say, if given the choice, I would rather have legs as long as fingers rather than fingers as long as legs.
Regardless, we'd both look so weird.
I know.
Where to next? Let's see.
Oh, here, this is a good one.
Okay.
Mocha, are you and your wife going to try for another baby soon?
Not soon, but we have talked about it.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was from McHuseman, I guess it would be.
Yes, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to let Cruz grow a little bit more just so we can have that time to spend with him, because he's only 9 months now.
Yeah. Do you have a time frame in mind, what the perfect sort of age difference is?
Maybe when he's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have another one when he's 2, and then that's it.
Now, I know that when people start thinking of siblings and having, multiple kids, you think that they're going to be buddies and they're going to play all the time, everything else. But does a thought ever cross your mind, what if they just hate each other?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Because you didn't like your sisters.
No, not at all.
You know
because
what I mean?
There's such a big age difference. There's, I think, 7 years between myself and my second sister, second in the family, Laura. So, yeah, of course, because I was the only one.
But parents never think about that when they think about having another kid.
There's 30 years between me and my brothers.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
30
true.
years.
And we're the best of friends. So we text all the time.
So when you turned... Is it 30 or is it more than 30?
For Kyle, it's 30 years.
And what about
Daniel?
Yeah.
It's 27
27 years, yeah. So did you have to sort of play the part of a
no,
parent
for the longest time,
No.
they didn't believe that I was their brother and that we shared the same dad. They were like, no.
Yeah. Really?
There's no way.
That's kind of crazy. Maury's dad had kids 30 years apart, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's wild to me.
Do you blame him?
Do I blame him? No, why would I blame him?
I mean, he had me. He's probably never again.
Yeah, I mean, it would take me to 30 years to come to terms with that as well, whether I wanted to do that.
Here's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Puck Heroes wants to know, what did you think of The Last Jedi?
Oh, don't. I can't even. I'll direct you to my review on YouTube that you can find.
Yeah. Well, we can say Roz and I did not like The Last Jedi. I know David and Maury loved it.
Fantastic. One of the best Star Wars ever made.
If a genie appeared and granted you 3 wishes, what would it be without asking for money? That is MRMARQUES on Instagram.
Maury's eyes just lit up because I know you've thought about this in the past.
I have, but then you said the whole no money thing.
Yeah, no money, Maury. No money.
Okay.
You can't ask for money.
Okay.
Okay. What are your 3? And you can't ask for more wishes either.
No, obviously. I mean, yeah of course.
Okay, you get 3 wishes.
Okay,
that
number
I
one.
could eat whatever I want and not gain weight.
Okay.
Okay, number 2.
Okay.
Number 2 is that I will never age.
Never age. You don't want to get old.
No, I want to be like, what's his name? Benjamin Buttons.
You want to reverse age.
Oh, no, I just want to stay the way it is.
That would mean in about 20 years, Matthew would be with a 15-year-old. Or, sorry.
Oh, weird.
20 years. In 20 years. Yeah, he'd be with a 20-year-old in 20 years, right?
Okay, yeah.
And third wish?
And third wish would be, oh, God, because it's usually the money thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you. If you had a wish and you chose not to age, right now you're married to Matthew, who would continue to age.
Yes.
At what age would you dump Matthew because he's too old for you?
60.
Okay.
Wow, that answer was quick.
Like if we're both 60, that's one thing, but I don't want to be this awesome hot guy that I would continue.
Right, but you would still be 60. You would have lived 60 years. You just won't look like you're 60.
That's what I'm saying. I could go and get somebody else.
Whoa. The truth coming out on this podcast. You still haven't given us wish number 3.
Yeah, wish number 3, Maury.
Then Matthew never listens to the podcast.
All right. So keep it locked to our Instagram.
One more.
At Kiss925. And you can ask your question to the Roz and Mocha Show, and we will answer it exclusively on the podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com
or on the Kiss 92.5 app.